had a feeling you'd come back and save me from all.
Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Melanie. We are here to plan for the week of March 20th through March 26th, and I believe, when's the first day of spring? Is it Wednesday? I'm so ready. And it is currently Friday. Let's see, what day are we on? Friday the 17th, so that is what this week is looking like, but the whole reason I started to tell you what date it was because it is Friday, and it is gloomy and cold and rainy here, and I really did want to pick out a bright spring kit to get me in the mood, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and use the rainy day kit because it's perfect for today. I have no idea what next week is looking like. I refuse to even look. I don't want to know. So I did do a little pre-planning. I got my date covers down, or my dots on my date covers down, so we at least have that going for us today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I may have to white out that Saturday and Sunday because these date covers are kind of light. But you know, when you have a palette that is blue and yellow, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm pretty excited about using some yellow and getting some fun colors in here. All right, try to dig out my whiteout. So I don't really care to use whiteout in this planner, especially on the date covers, because it's hard to get it just in the date covers, if that makes sense. So we're gonna do our best to line that up so I don't have a bunch of whiteout sticking out from underneath of it. This isn't like the worst color for, I guess it would help if you guys could see, the worst color for the Hobonichi paper, but it's not ideal. So yeah, I've been noticing when I've been editing these videos that I think it's because of the size of the planner, it's kind of hard to see what's happening. So I wanted to try to zoom in a little bit more when I was planning, but I'm just gonna have to be super conscious. Actually, while I'm saying that, maybe I'll bump my chair up. Super conscious of what's happening in the viewfinder, and the viewfinder now with my desk the way it is at work, it's up really high, so I have to kind of like crane my neck to look at everything, so that's fine. So the top of my planner is getting quite bulky already. Like, I mean, I've only been using this since mid-January, but it's chunky already, and I know it's because I'm using date covers a lot of the weeks, but I thought I would maybe put this down a little bit to try to spread that out, spread out the love. I do work in the morning, but I do it from home, and then I come in the 6 o'clock hour, so I thought that might still work out okay. And if anything, it might even give me a little bit more room at the top to make notes. But I am like loving the growing that I've been doing in this planner. It's been super fun to feel refreshed trying new things. Like, I felt like I was in such a rhythm with the Erin Condren teacher planner that I wasn't really being as creative and trying new things, if that makes sense. I hope so. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. All right, so let's see where I put that this week. I felt like it got a little tight yesterday, which is okay. It kind of just made me use my daily more, which I do use all day long anyway, so there was less flipping. But I think I'm gonna try in that 2100 hour slot again, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so I have two lights set up here at work. One is like right there, and the other one is right there. And if you can see where I'm pointing, that is like pretty far back. And lighting is best done, you know, like a overfill lighting right on, like just in the middle of where you're at. And the way this desk is, I have no choice but to mount the lights to the back of my desk. And I've been looking at the lighting going, I'm not crazy about it, and I think that's just kind of my photography background, but I don't know if it's bothering you guys. So if you think there's room for improvement, let me know. Or if you haven't even noticed, let me know that too, because I feel like sometimes we're a little bit more critical of our own selves than we are others. You know what I mean? Because I'll watch a video, like I watched a Julie's Plans video this week, and she was talking about the lighting, and I was like, oh, I think it looks fine, you know, but maybe she's, you know, way further advanced than I am. I don't know. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on it. I welcome your thoughts. I can handle some constructive criticism. Okay, so before I get too far, let's go ahead and do my work tracker. So lots of work hours happened this week. I had Sam and Luann off for several days. One of them has a stomach virus, and one of them's child has a stomach virus. And I was like, nope, I don't want either of you guys here at all. Like and so totally unrelated, because one of them is the employee and the other one is the child. So not like going around the building, and I'd like to keep it that way. So it's been a little bit of a hectic last half of the week, but that is okay. We are getting through it. And then I've had a couple of messages and such asking about my dad. He is doing great. He's got physical therapy a couple days a week. He has like a Peloton rower at his house. I had actually planned about it. I was there to wait for it to be delivered right before he fell and broke his hip, and so he's allowed to do that now, just to kind of keep, you know, the muscles moving and stuff like that. And he said he's doing that and it's fine, except it's really hurting his wrist, which he did also injure when he fell. It didn't break it, but it was enough to, you know, irritate him. So he's just kind of getting it from all over the place, the poor guy. All right, so I had done my Monday through Sunday first, and then realized I needed to write up the page. And guys, I apologize that my nails aren't painted with Luann and Sam being out. This morning I woke up and I was like, I need to get there and get all the things done. So it is what it is. I figured you guys would rather have a plan with me with no nails being painted than not have a plan with me. All right, so next week I have to start the mid-year reformat. So we haven't, you know, seen any of the sneak peeks or anything like that from Erin Condren, but there are some things I wanted to change anyway. And I've been moving kit files over to FMark, but a lot of our sheets are like odd sizes, because when you're cutting on the silhouette, it will cut all of the page cuts out. So if it's 4 up on a sheet, it will cut all 4 of those out. The FMark, it will do 1 page cut. So it cuts, you know, if it's 4 up on a sheet, at the end of it, you still have 1 sheet of stickers that you then have to trim down. So I really want to go through and make all of our sheets more standard in size. Like our weather trackers is like a very odd shaped file, and so I need to, or shaped page, so I need to like kind of figure out what I'm going to do on some of those sheets just to make it more of like a 3x5 size. And it's not going to change the price any, because we still only get 4 up of the weather trackers on a sheet. So just that kind of stuff I'm going to go ahead and get started. And then there's some more sheets that I can switch over to the FMark. So that kind of stuff I'm going to go ahead and get a head start on. And I'm also going to start the Hobo Weeks kit, because that's not a reformat, it's a new kit. So I'm not waiting on anything for that. So I can start that next week. That's exciting. I'm excited to start selling those for you guys. And then I need to get the May internal calendar done. So Kim is actually going to be off from, I think, the 10th of May to the 23rd. She's doing a trip to Holland, so super exciting. But that is going to kind of mess things up because she does all of our listings. So she's going to be trying to work ahead as far as possible so that all I need to do is just go in and publish listings. But it kind of puts a little bit more pressure on Lindsay and Ashley to catch up on kits, and that means it's going to put a little more pressure on me to get the kits, the reformats done sooner so that they can continue to work ahead. So it's going to be totally fine. I'm thrilled that she's willing to work ahead. I just need to kind of figure all of that out. So if I do the internal calendar, we'll kind of have a better idea of when things are releasing, so when they need to be done by, etc. All right, so we've got our invoice things in there. I don't know why I haven't been using these. For some reason, I knew that this planner was gonna like really bulk up quick with the thin paper, and you're gonna feel all those ridges. So I was trying to reduce the number of stickers I was using, but it seems like that's neither here nor there. It's gonna bulk up anyway, so I am going to embrace it. Do I have a payroll sticker? Has it been that long since I've done stickers that I've forgotten what I have? Okay, so we're gonna put that on Sunday. I am probably going to need to run payroll again on a Monday with, if you haven't watched last week's Plan With Me, I kind of talked about how the SVB bank closure really messed up our payroll. So I'm gonna put that actually on a sticker so that if I can run it on Sunday and do direct deposit, I don't need to run it on Monday, but that way and I can just pull the sticker up. But that way it's right in front of my face Monday morning if I do still need to run it. So we're gonna do that. All right, and then Sam is always in on, I don't need that one. I have a sticker down for my color appointment. Always in on Mondays, and she picks up extra shifts as she's able with her cleaning business. And the only day she can do next week is going to be Tuesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that in there. So I'm gonna have her, hopefully she will have time to assemble some deviant bags next week while she's here, and I'm hoping to get those listed late next week. So I've kind of been talking about this on IG stories, but if you are not signed up for the newsletter, please go sign up. You can do that on the website. It's at the top of the page, it's at the bottom of the page. I have something super exciting coming next weekend for newsletter subscribers only. So if you're not on the newsletter, go sign up. It will be to your best interest, I promise. All right, so put laundry in there. I haven't been doing that lately. I really don't use the weekly part of this on the weekends. And I probably honestly wouldn't even use the dailies if it wasn't for journaling. So that's okay. All right, so I think I have all the things down. So let's go ahead, and we need to find my book icons. Those I don't think are listed yet. They're coming, but they haven't even made it into my albums yet because I just stole one of each color for myself for when I was cutting them for new releases. Okay, I keep forgetting to put this down, and I keep having to, like, I try to go put it in Thursday morning after I weigh myself, and it's not there. So we're remembering that this week. Go us. And then I need to find out what I want to do for my to-dos on my washies. So what did I do last week? Oh yeah, the binder clips, those were fun. And then the to-do list, I didn't do anything that week because that was at washi. Umbrellas. Okay, it's been a minute since I've used the computers, so let's use those again. So we'll drag them out. Goodness gracious. It's fine, you guys. I have got this all under control. All right, I'm gonna set that off to the side, and we'll put that back right away. So I need to update my sticker storage. I have those disc albums now. One of the most watched videos on this channel is about my sticker organization. So I was thinking about doing not a live YouTube video, but a YouTube video where I am actually going through and organizing it and just kind of my thought process behind it. So if you like to watch people play with stickers, let me know down below, because I will totally do it. And I was like, I wonder if that would even be worth my time or not. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that too. All right, let's get, it's really cute because there's, look, see, this is why I need to organize. I have books, I have computers, I have the same books in the colors, so it's a hot mess. And then I have like these, like I have tons of book icons in here that need, and see, those are actually in the pages. I just need to double them up. And I know, like, those audiobooks, I'm gonna get rid of those because I'm just marking my reading and my pages read. I do listen to audiobooks on occasion, but I actually gravitate more towards podcasts for listening. So I don't really feel like I need those right now. So thinking if I do a sticker organization video of me going through and organizing, maybe I can like pull out all the sheets and do a little giveaway or something for them. So that's my thought on that. I don't think you can see it, but Spaz is up here visiting. Hi, there you are. Can I touch your paws? Boop, boop. Want to say hi? No, I'm just gonna thump the tail against the wall. So yeah, Spaz is loving that my filming is, what am I doing here? I've got like, no, you cannot eat the stickers. You cannot, thank you. Okay. I always put my little washi scraps like off the edge of the table and then I clean them up when I'm done, and I forget that she likes to eat them. Okay, so I like kind of started like going upwards with my stickers. I think that one might have been okay. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. This one is still up too high. These are the things that keep me up at night. Actually, they really don't, but still, it sounds good. All right, so I did put a currently reading sticker in there, but I am still currently reading The Forgotten Room by Beatrice Williams and 2 other authors. And it is really good, but I'm only 25% of the way done. So I need to finish that, but I'm also not in a rush because I'm reading it with a friend. And it's super fun to read. There's the Storygraph the app has a buddy read feature on it. So if you do buddy reads with people, I would highly recommend looking into it because you can like comment on things back and forth, but you don't actually like see the comments until you've made it that far in the book. So there's no spoilers, like the comments are hidden, which I think is just absolutely brilliant. All right, so this week I have been, look, it's Friday morning and I haven't journaled for Thursday yet. We're not talking about it. I actually usually journal the next morning. It works good for me because I'm fresh and awake and I can kind of reflect. I've had time to think about the previous day, but I did not journal this morning. Again, didn't paint my nails, headed into the office. But I've been putting this black line down the sides, and that is actually really helpful for me to see kind of what is happening. So I'm going to continue to do that. And I also notice that I keep sticking my head in frame. I think, again, because this book is little and I need to get closer to see it. I'm getting older, I don't want to talk about it. So yeah, that's that. So I picked out a yellow Tombow this week for my today section. And that's another thing that's really working for me. So I had just decided to put down my tasks. I'm not putting them in like special categories anymore because I'm just working my way through it. So that actually has been working better than I thought it would. So I'm going with that again next week. All right, where's my deco? I definitely need to grab the deco out. Maybe I can check out the weather next week and see if there is, oh, sure. You're gonna make me watch an ad, aren't you? Thank you very much. Okay. Next week, it looks like, of course, there's no rain on the forecast. This is what I should have done before. Tuesday, it looks like best chance of rain. So we will save that little guy for Tuesday. And we'll put this down here because I have to use that decorative full box. And do I want an umbrella or anything? I think maybe I'll leave it, but I do have these cute little raindrops, so let's put that on there. And I need to write today, but I always smudge when I turn too quickly. So hindsight, when we schedule for Tuesday, we'll do that first and then we'll put the deco down and it'll give it time to dry. See, I'm learning all the things. All right, so that's gonna be invoices right at the top. Okay. And maybe we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Okay. All right, we'll go ahead and put today in here. Yeah, I had to pick the yellow Tombow because I don't use yellow a ton. It's not like a color I gravitate towards. Definitely don't dislike it. But definitely not a color I like seek out. All right, so I did do one vertical. I wanted to try it. What day was that on? Wednesday. That was fun, but I didn't like how it went into my to-dos. I have plenty of room in my journaling pages most days, so I think what I'll do is put it over a little further so that it's actually in my journaling section, because I can just make those columns a little bit narrower. I always forget this has like a slight lean to it, because that is how torn paper would be. So that is still over too far. I need to go one more block over. Come on, sticker. Oh. I both love and hate this paper. Does anybody else want to say they agree with me? Because, all right, much better. Third time's a charm. Okay, we got today in. Where did my pen go? There it is, right in front of your face. And we're gonna put our line in. Okay. That is hair appointment day, but that's fine. I have that on my weekly. Definitely need something else on that page. That is missing all of the things. Do that little guy. And maybe an umbrella. Yep. Yep, I love it. Okay. Amazing what one little sticker can do. All right, and then that will be another invoice day, so we'll grab another little, hi. Hello. That is your butt in my face. Yes, thank you. All right. We'll go light blue for that one. Okay. All right. And what kind of, let's do a yellow one, and we'll do it down the corner. Spaz, you are all up in this video. You have nothing better to do? And as that was coming out of my mouth, I realized how ironic that was. Of course she doesn't. Of course she doesn't. She has nothing better to do than to torment me all day long. Do you guys hear that angry thumping against the wall? Look, I've never known a cat to have such angry tail thumping. Okay, there we go for the, did you guys see that? You guys, I'm not kidding, like she's mean. I really hope, like I wasn't looking at the viewfinder, I really hope you guys could see that. It's just how she is. Can you please? And now I'm like afraid to even reach out and do stickers. I was gonna put this on Tuesday, wasn't I? Okay. Yeah, she's like right there, judging me. Yep, there you go. So now I'm gonna be like afraid to, can I turn the page? Oh, whoa, whoa, keep that paw down. All right, there's that. Thursday. I like really wanna scoot my book further this way away from her. And like, it's not like I'm in her space, you know? Like I was here first, it's all her space, isn't it? All right, so anyway, I have SurveyMonkey surveys up. If I remember, I will drop them in the description of this video. I always like to hear what you guys love and even don't love about kits. for the reformat time. So if you haven't filled those out yet, please do. They are like so incredibly priceless to us that I really want to make the kits what you guys love. Within reason, of course. I mean, if I have one person ask for something, it's not, you know, going to come to fruition. Unless, of course, I think it's a good idea. But then there's me, so that makes it more than one person. Okay. I'm like on a rampage today. All right, there's that. And Spaz is walking off the desk, so I might be off the hook. That's a lot of light blue, isn't it? Let's put that right there. And we'll put that one down there. Okay. What else do I have to use? Definitely want to use this. Should I put it up at the top again? Kind of balance it out a little bit. Spaz is digging in my drawer to get out a bow. So Jessica made me bows forever ago. And while I don't use them, they provide me so much joy because Spaz plays with them. And that is worth it to me. Okay, I need my line. All right, we're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. So anyway, I'm gonna start going through the SurveyMonkey responses I've gotten thus far and putting those into a spreadsheet. So that will be good. So I can start working on those types of changes. Okay, Saturday. On Saturday. Put this in here. I think she was successful. I just heard something fall. And we'll put a little, nope, umbrella. I've used both of my strips. But we can definitely use this one. I just need to go down a little further because I do use a ton of the space on Saturday for video editing. Okay. All right. Okay. And then Sunday. I don't really need a line on Sunday because I don't do anything aside from running payroll. And I forgot my invoice sticker here. All right. It's fine. You guys know how it goes with me. All right. So let's put in, I need another paper. I need that one. A little payroll guy. And I will put my today in over here. We'll do that real quick so the ink can dry before I flip back and show you what the week is gonna look like. All right, today. Oh, I don't fill that one out. I kind of was on a roll because I do, you know, my thumbnails, my edits, and I can't really fill that out until I know what videos I'm filming. But it looks like next week I'm gonna need to film my April monthly because that will be towards the end of the week. How exciting. I have no idea what I'm even gonna use for April. What monthly kits are you guys using for April? Let me know. Why did I put that up so high? I wasn't even gonna do today on there, was I? It's fine. Let's go ahead and put this washi down because why not? All right. Do we have any deco left? We do. We have some little stormy clouds and some boots. I think I'll actually use this one because it's darker. And I have that one left. So let's see if we can get. No idea where that cut me off, but it gave me maximum length of recording or whatever, that error message. So is this a really long video? I hope it's not. Nothing a little editing can't fix, right? Okay, I think we're gonna call this good. We're gonna wrap it up because my camera's giving me a complex and see what we have for next week. This is a fun change from the totally muted palette that was this week. I really enjoyed this one, don't get me wrong. This was a fun alternative to a St. Patrick's Day kit, but I'm ready for something brighter and more cheery, just like the weather. Please, please, please help me out here with that, Mother Nature. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and call this good, and I will see you guys next week. Have a great week.
Those lonely nights